One morning in April, Farmer Wilson went into the farmhouse and said, "I have just seen two visitors from Africa." Young John dashed to the door and looked round eagerly, expecting to see two black boys. Farmer Wilson followed his son and said with a chuckle, "There they are, John. Those two swallows have come to nest in our barn again this year. They are from Africa, you know." John was disappointed, but he was glad that the swallows were black. The swallows were building their nest on a thick beam in the barn. In and out they flew, backward and forward from the pond in the farmyard. From the edge of the pond the swallows took mud which they mixed with bits of straw and shaped it into a cup-like nest on the beam. Finally the nest was lined with feathers, and then it was a fine place for the swallows' 4 eggs, which were white spotted with brown. John could always recognize the swallows by their long forked tails, their bright blue and black feathers, and white breasts. He loved to watch the swallows in flight. Swiftly and gracefully they swooped between the farm buildings and then landed perfectly by the nest. John thought it most wonderful that while the swallows were flying so swiftly they were catching insects and flies in their beaks. John asked his father when the swallows would leave their barn and fly off to Africa again. Farmer Wilson said, "The swallows will stay with us until September and then they will be off. It's a mystery to me how they find their way to Africa and back again every year, but they do."